Yeah.
Mobility is the component, I think, that speaks more to longevity and to injury prevention. And it only was over the last 10 years, once I had a rehab facility and started to pay a lot more attention to the actual rehabilitation component, that I sort of have switched gears from that and become more mobility focused. And for people who are listening, when I use the term mobility, I am talking about your ability to express strength through a full range of motion. So mobility uh, is a property that involves both flexibility and strength. It's not one or the other. It's your ability to basically express yourself um, throughout the full range of motion and do so under control. And I realize now that um, in order for you to be mobile, you got to be flexible and you need to be strong. And you can't just have one or the other. And I think about athletes now, and you can see this. I have lots of stuff coming through my feed on Instagram, and you can see that programs are starting to put more weight in this area because they understand that yes, guys, they're always, in competitive sports, they're always big. And potentially some of them are also flexible. But
Yeah.
mobility is the component, I think, that speaks more to longevity and to injury prevention. If we're going to spend all this money training these people, we need to keep them on the field or keep them on the court. And mobility is a huge part of that. I think I'm kind of out on the periphery in terms of how I view this. And I think a lot more of the guys are still kind of old school, bigger, faster, stronger. That's it. And that'll do you. But I think mobility is very, very important.
I've always been just strong and kind of stiff, and there's ramifications of that down the line.